Yo, welcome back to another one. Um, this is one I've been wanting to play for a long time, and we about to get into it today, baby. Um, yeah, probably one of the greatest openings in a video game ever. Yeah, you see it. You see it on the screen. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, the greatest Budokai. I don't care what no one says. Better than all what they got. Final Burst and freaking what's the other one?
You can start a new game or load an old one. You can... Let's start a new game.
Yeah, start a new game.
Data will be
I ain't played it
overwritten,
before.
okay?
Yes, create a file. Let's get into this. Boy, I've been waiting forever to play this game again, man.
Hey, it's me, Goku!
Hey, it's
So
me,
what game
Goku.
wanna play?
What is
You'll
this?
get stronger as you fly
Oh,
all over
select.
the world.
All right. So first thing, we're gonna go into options. It's crazy. All them people on that on that one card is comical. So we're going to change this to very hard. Now, so I know some of y'all are probably looking like, why does this dude keep going to the hardest level for everything? Um, I don't know. I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess. Computer level. Now, you can put the game difficulty up there. So this is change the strength for computer characters you battle in duel mode, and then this is for Dragon Universe, and then this is for pretty much like all the dual time. Alright, so we're gonna go with that controller. They have a training mode, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. Screen. Let me see. That dark. Oh no, that should be fine. And screen adjust. Yeah, I'm not messing with that. And then sound. Okay, cool. So I just want to get these settings squared away, and then we can finally get into this. So
Buy or set it to
there's a
practice.
few things you can do. You obviously have your practice mode, which is what you have. You can do your training, which I think I'll do in this episode. I'll just show you what the training's all about.
Buy or set.
Then you have your skill editing. So I'm not gonna be able to buy any skills right now. So you can trade skills if you have multiple. What do you call it? If you have multiple memory cards in your system, you can trade between each one. So I guess if you had like a friend come over, they would have their info on their memory card. You plug it into the PlayStation, and then you can trade. You can trade skills. But for the sake of this, there's no player two, so we're just gonna player one. So right now at the top, you see it says 3%. So if you go to the skill shop, I can't buy anything because I don't have any Zenny. It was Zenny, right? Yeah. So on the left, you see everything's new. So you can buy multiple skills over and over again, but it's not going to increase that capsule meter. They have to be new skills. So like, obviously, we do like the martial arts tournament, the World Martial Arts Tournament. You can collect Zenny. It also makes it a lot more lucrative later on. If when we get to that point, I can show unlocking like the higher tiers for the world tournament. Because if you go to the world tournament, right, it's only got one level. You can only do you can only do novice. So there's only 3 rounds, but you can go all the way up to advanced, which is 5 rounds. But this also is indicative of how many characters you have unlocked. So obviously you couldn't do advanced because you don't have enough characters right now in the game to do that anyway. Which you unlock them through Dragon Universe, and then you have dueling, which is just straight up fights. You can do. This doesn't make any sense. I don't. I guess this is just if you want to put yourself on the right hand side. I always like fighting on the left hand side. But I guess player 2 fights the computer. That doesn't make any sense. I guess I would just hand the control over to whoever's playing player 2 if you're not gonna play against each other.
Hey, it's me, Goku.
And then you got Dragon Universe. I'm gonna say that for another day because I'm just trying to make this a little short, just a little give you a little taste of what this game's all about. So we're gonna go into practice, and we're gonna do the training.
Let's practice battle maneuvers. When you learn them all, there will be new ones you can stop.
Yeah.
This will train you how to use the scouter and check health and key energy levels.
All right, let's get it. So another Easter egg. If you're on a controller, and I don't know if you hear this, but if you spin the if you spin the analog sticks, the Cybermen, they grow out of the ground. So the quicker you move, the more they'll pop out the ground. That was a workout. Oh man, look at this thing. So you've come, Kakarot. Looks like I'll have another easy win. Well, take the scouter, Kakarot. What's this? Must I explain everything? It's a scouter, a device used to measure your opponent's strength in battle. This gauge shows health. If you reduce your opponent's health level to 0, you win. Don't let down your guard until you're sure it's gone. This one shows your key energy level. Special attacks like energy waves and finishing moves use up your key energy. If you deplete your energy, it will gradually return to this level. On the other hand, your energy gets above this level, it naturally begins to decrease, so watch out. This gauge measures fatigue. You can raise your opponent's level of fatigue by performing an ultimate attack. Just think of all we can do, Kakarot. Doesn't it get your same blood pumping? Yeah, now I'll get Gohan back for sure. What? You heard me. Give me back my son. So you're a weakling and a fool. You're a disgrace to your entire race. That is literally nothing. They just break down what it's about. I mean, sometimes that's what training is. It's not always doing something. Sometimes it's actually learning. Training 2, fighting basics. Fighting stronger. Fighting longer.
The fundamentals, movement and basic attacks.
So usually I'm not a big tutorial guy for this specific game because it is a fighting game. Fighting games, you do need to learn the basics. You do need to get some kind of practice in. The NCAA thing was a little different because I can just learn that on the fly. We don't have time to waste. The Saints are on their way. Okay. The first thing you need is to change your clothes. We'll be doing some intense training, but first you must master the basics. You're no good to anyone if you can't move and it really counts. Right. So let's start with movement. Press forward to advance. Press back to retreat. Try it. Okay. That wasn't very. Okay, there. Next is stepping. Press left or right twice to step forward. Okay. I'm ahead of the game. Yes, I remember some of the moves. Next is rushing. Press left or right twice, but hold it down the second time. Try it in both directions. What do you want? Press left and right. Oh. Okay, I guess I know I'm doing it right. You can dodge poorly executed attacks by shifting your body. Press the G button and up and down. So the G is guard, which is X. Yeah. But if you're evading all the time, you'll never be able to defeat your opponent. Good. It looks like you got your movement under control. Let's move on. Okay. Now for the basic attacks. Punch with the P button and kick with the K. Give it a try. So P is square and K is triangle. Oh, and they give you they give you everything at the bottom. Yeah, C is Kai Blast or Key Blast. And then also you put the combos together and yeah, there you go. Push your attack button continuously to put together combination attacks. Have at it. I still remember the Kamehameha. It's basically 4 punches in circle. Good. You can change your technique by pressing left or right when you attack. Be sure that your opponent doesn't read your attack when you use combination moves. You can also attack while rushing. A rush attack is an effective technique charge. So I guess he wants me to. Yeah. Next is guarding. Guard with the the X button. Even when you block, you still take some damage, so be careful. Well done. Don't ever forget those basics, no matter what kind of situation you find yourself in. Huh? But it's the middle of the day. Why did it get dark all of a sudden? Shenron. So Goku has returned. Alright, training mode 3. Key control. I think there's a total of 8. Is it 12 or 8? It's 12, okay. Okay, so I may not be able to get through all 12 of these then, if that's the case. Oops. Because I'm kind of pressed for time. So I'll probably do the first 6, and then I'll do the second 6 next time. And then we'll get into some of the modes. Alright, Gohan, let's try some image training. Close your eyes and visualize planting Namek. Right, I can see it. Now, if you're not careful, the sands will spot you on their scouters. You need to control your key energy. You got that, Gohan? Yes. Good. Then try gathering your energy. Hold down the G button and press back twice. Next, let's try firing a blast. Press the E button and you can throw an energy wave. How about that? Like father, like son. Let's try some more. If you time your blocks right, you can deflect the energy wave or knock it back at your opponent. Try it both ways. Oh. I gotta get my reflexes on point. Wow, I'm impressed. Maybe I should have done some training with Piccolo too. That's all I got for you. Nice work. Thanks, Krillin. Yeah, training 4.
To use such tactics as finishing moves and combinations to your advantage.
can't wait till we get into the thick of things. We start doing the Dragon Universe, unlocking these characters. It's gonna be a trip. Hey, son of Kakarot. Yes? We need your help in the battle against Frieza. You're still young, but you may be of use. Oh. Let's see if you're worth your salt. You need to be ready to launch a finishing move at any time. Follow these commands. Yeah, so that's the quick way. So if you didn't know, yeah, he's about to. Not bad, but if you do it with a combination move, it'll even be better. Try with these commands. Now we'll practice a ki burst. Counter my finishing move with one of your own. When the ki burst starts, press all of your buttons as fast as you can and be warned, I won't hold back. There we go. Bro, that stuff, that was so cool when I was younger, man. Me and my brother used to do that for hours, bro. Just set up finishing moves and just had like an anime battle. It was hella fun. I suppose that would do. When the time comes, fight boldly like a Saiyan. Until then, I need to catch up on some sleep. Yes. Good night. Thank you very much. Oh, Vegeta. Vegeta. Training 5 unlocked. Oh, my bad. My bad, Kami. What's his name? Yeah, Kami, right? I ain't mean to interrupt what he's about to say. Haha. I give a pretty mean haircut if I do say so myself. Thanks, Dad. Alright, now that you become a Super Saiyan, I'll teach you more about ki energy. Great, thanks. Here's the deal. Finishing moves and energy waves use a type of energy called ki. If your ki gauge is full, your attack will be strong. If it's low, your attack will be weak. So it's important to keep your ki energy as high as you can during a fight. Got it. Now I'll have you change to Super Saiyan. When your ki is high, transform by pressing P, K, and G all at once. So I think it's only 4 ki bars, but I'm gonna go all the way to 7. If I remember correctly, it's the R1, L1, and X. Yeah. Hey, nice work, Gohan. Great, that's enough for today. How about being a good boy massaging your dad's shoulders? Alright, Dad. He got on the GT fit. I love how that was a whole training by itself, just transform one time.
You will now begin training with me more advanced defensive maneuvers, such as rolling and dodging.
Alright. Number 6, what we got? Oh, Gohan. Videl, what are you doing? Well, I thought I'd come and practice my flying technique with you. Do you mind being my sparring partner? Well, there's no one at home to practice with. Dad's pretty lazy when it comes to training. Well, here goes, Gohan. Well, what? Hey! What am I doing? Oh, that was supposed to happen. Hey, how did you roll like that? When you're going down, hit the G button. Do you want to give it a try? Yes, that's it. Alright, I'm gonna go all out now. Boy, them things mean. What? I can't hit you. I've never seen anyone do that except Dad. You can do it too, Videl. Watch your opponents attack carefully and hit the G button at just the right time. Hold on now. Alright, come on. Oh, what the There we go. Jesus. He was beating my ass. Yeah, I did it. Just be careful because your key level will go down each time you do it. But Gohan, you were going easy on me, weren't you? Huh? Huh? Well, no. I see. You're hiding your full strength into the world tournament. Okay. I can wait until the championship. Alright. You're gonna you're gonna go you're going to practice with Goten now, right? I'll leave you boys to it then. Alright, and hey, you did great. I see you at the world tournament. Bye. Training 7. Teleporting. Maybe I can get off. Yeah, because these aren't as long as I thought they'd be. Oh, damn, my bad, comic. Damn, I keep hitting X. I want to hear what this man got to say. Trunks, are you ready? Yeah. Then pay attention. Gohan has been training his brother for the world tournament. Don't underestimate him. He's going to be a very difficult opponent to beat. You need to be ready. Okay. I'm going to teach you to teleport. This will drain your key energy, but it's an important move when you're in a bind. I'll demonstrate. Now attack me. What? What happened? How'd you get behind me? This is teleporting. It allows you to move behind your opponent at extremely high speed. Time your move with your opponent's attack. Press the G button in towards your opponent. What? Oh, there you go. You gotta really time that thing. Ha, I went behind you, Dad. You can't get me. Don't get cocky. If you can do it, your opponent can do it too. Don't forget. Okay. Good answer. Now, next I'll teach you pursue. After you send your opponent flying, pursue him and knock him back again. Press the E button when he's in the air. Yeah, I remember this one. So you hit him, knock him up with R, and then hit him with the circle. Okay, that should be good. Hey, Dad, aren't we going to the amusement park? After the world tournament, and only if you beat Gohan's kid brother. But.
Now
Chapter E.
advanced defensive maneuvers. Learn to perform a charge attack and a guard crash.
Alright. Are you ready, Gohan? Yes, let's do it. The androids are gone for now, so we can get some practice in. Alright. I'll teach you some tricks to break your opponent's guard. First is throwing. Get close to your opponent and press the P and G buttons simultaneously to throw your opponent. I think it's what is the there you go. It's L1. No problem. Also, if you're about to be thrown, you can block it by trying to throw your opponent. Next is charging. It doesn't matter if your opponent is guarding when you charge. Try these commands. What? Oh. Okay. I forgot what button that is. But I just hit a square triangle. And finally, during a rush attack, you can also do a guard crash. Use these commands. Oh, there you go. It's the back R2 button. Okay. That's good, Trunks. Another attack is to use a standoff. If you enter a standoff, you can take one attack. Try these commands. Oh my god, he's oh my god. Trunks! Trunks! Oh, okay. When two opponents enter a standoff, you will see a burst of light. Press the buttons as fast as you can. If you win, you'll throw your opponent. Give it a try. Yeah, that was another thing. Me and my brother used to do that shit all the time. That's enough for today. Is it? I just wish I was Super Saiyan. Then I could be strong like you. No need to rush, Trunks. You're still young, and you're getting stronger by the minute. You'll get there, and when you do, I'll probably need you to look out for me. Oh boy. Okay. Oh yeah, Gohan. Why don't you eat at our place tonight? My mom will be happy to see you. Well, all right. Sounds good. So I don't know if you guys have picked up on the scenery and like the characters. So essentially, it's just going through all like the major arcs and movies. Cause that last training, that was like a exchange between
Prepare you for hyper mode and ultimate attack.
between that's supposed to be future Trunks and future Gohan from the movie with the androids, and then before that you had like Trunks and Vegeta, which is like it's either during Buu or before Buu. You had some Cell Saga stuff, the Sand Saga at the beginning. So it takes a little bit of everything, which is cool. That's why I like this game, because this game, before Dragon Ball Z became so convoluted, or Dragon Ball Super, I guess, like they added all these characters, and like, Jesus Christ, like, I'm one of the people I've always said, GT should have been the end of it. There you go, you got the Cell games. I mean, not the Cell games, you got the Buu Saga. We've entered the hyperbolic time chamber, but we still don't have time to waste. You have to prepare to face Buu. Ha ha ha. Oh, ha ha. Yeah, and we've already thought of some awesome new attacks. In order to perform an ultimate attack, release your key energy and enter hyper mode. Oh boy. I think that's two back buttons. Yeah. That's an impressive display of power, but you can only release your key energy for a limited period of time. Before you run out of key energy, press the PKGE buttons again to launch an ultimate attack. Bruh. Man, I remember in something doing these, man, it'd be a hell, man, to try to get some of these off sometimes, because like you said, you only have a certain amount of time, and in this case, he's not fighting back. In any other case, the opponent would be fighting back, and you gotta get the hit off and everything. Whoa, I've never seen an attack like that. Pretty cool, huh? I should be able to take care of that Buu creep, no problem. Don't be overconfident. You still have a long way to go before you can defeat Majin Buu. Keep practicing. Yeah, fine. And then they had all the coolest transformations, the fusions. Everything was good in Z. Even GT. People crap on GT. The GT was pretty good. And it was a great conclusion to the series.
Ready to learn the Dragon Rush. This tactic will prove invaluable in the many difficult battles ahead.
Cause I'm like, man, y'all crazy. That's crazy. Y'all like Super, but y'all rag on GT. It's crazy. GT got the two greatest forms in the whole series. Huh? What happened? Why can't I hit that Gohan brat with the ultimate attack? Didn't you know so? You can't just use ultimate attack anytime you want. Now I don't know. I remember there was an episode. I think when they showed him in hell or HF. I it, so I don't know if that was an English translation thing, but in the episodes I always watch, it was HFIL, Home for Infinite Losers. That's what they called hell. But I don't know. I think there was an episode when they showed him in hell, but this is actually like you look at it, looking back at it, this is actually foreshadowing. You can't just use any. You can't just use ultimate attack anytime you want. What? If you launch your ultimate attack against an opponent before its fatigue gauge is full, it's easier to escape full damage. What? I didn't know that. So what do I have to do to raise my opponent's fatigue? You can use the Dragon Rush. If you press a different button than your opponent during the Dragon Rush, you can make your opponent fatigue. Let's say I'm your opponent. Go into hyper mode and use a pursue attack. How do you do this? Ah. Bro, what the? How do you do this? Okay, this is. Let me see. Review instructions. What am I supposed to do? Get it. Entering Dragon Rush is probably one of the more difficult things to do. Go into hyper mode and use a pursue attack. Oh, there we go. So basically, this is like it's rock paper scissors. It really is. That's all it is. It's pretty much a guessing game. Hmm. Damn, Frieza, how rude. Success. Perfect. Ha 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 ha. Now, no one stop me. Go then and annihilate those vile Saiyans. I will if I can ever get a HFIL. Yeah, there you go. You can't get out. You're dead. You can't get out unless you get permission. There's like certain exceptions to getting out of HFIL or I guess the King Kai world and all that. The afterlife.
The time has come to learn about fighting skills. Remember,
Okay.
knowing when to use them is just
I
as
thought this was gonna. I didn't think it was gonna be this quick, but okay. Might as well finish it. I don't know. I was like, I guess I forget how long. You know what it was? I wasn't that great at the game before, but like a lot of this stuff was like, I really still remember this stuff from like years ago. Hey, Bulma, ain't a way to make myself stronger. What? You're kidding, right? Didn't you guys just beat Majin Buu? Well, all right. I suppose there's one way. Really? If you still want to be stronger, this is about all that's left. Huh? A capsule? Give it a try. Press down the G button and hold down the G button and press down on the directional buttons twice. Excuse me. Jeez. Yeah, so that's also a taunt move if you don't have a capsule. Hey, lunch. Yum. This will definitely give me strength. I told you, it's called an item skill. It can give you a big advantage during battle. Come on, don't you have any more? I'm still hungry. You can only use one during a fight. If you want more, you'll just have to wait till you get home. Well, I'll bet I can get something else to eat from Chi Chi. Thanks, Bulma. See you. Jeez, could you imagine though? Like, cause Goku and Chi Chi, they all live out in like, they literally live out in like the middle of nowhere. So could you imagine if they went to like an actual grocery store for food every week? Could you just imagine their bill?
Your final training exercise. Calm your mind as you absorb these secret techniques.
Nice. Yes, sir. I will. I love how like it's the training. It's not just about the fighting. It's like a mix of everything. Like it incorporates like the fighting, but it also incorporates like martial arts in general. So it teaches a little bit about everything. Like and even some like technical stuff like with the capsules. There's still one more super secret technique you can use to win a fight. Super secret technique. That's right. The most awesome technique there is taunting. Okay, I brought that up the last time. If you can get in a good taunt against your opponent, you can lower his key energy. Hold down the G button and press down on the directional button twice when you don't have any item skills. It's like I just said all this. I'll show you, but it'll take you some serious training to be able to pull this off as cool as me. What? Don't forget, if you hit your opponent while he's taunting you won't lose any energy. I'd say that pretty much wraps up our lesson for today. Keep practicing. What? Wait. Okay, cool. I literally did nothing. But like I said, a lot of it is like physical. A lot of it's mental. A lot of it's like Bibbity's pot. Let me see. Can I equip? Everyone can use. You can only equip item skill once per tray. Okay. And yeah. So there you go. That is practice. That is training mode. So you can always go back and you know, if you want to get a refresher on, you know, your skills, go ahead and check it out. Once you unlock it, you can go back to any one of these chapters and do them all over again. Like I said, some of them are a little bit more hands-on than the others. Like chapter 12 is very different from like chapter like 2 and 4 and 5. Like 5 is just transforming is over. So yeah, there you go. This is the first video in the Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, the original Budokai 3, not that Tenkaichi mess. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you'll come back for the next episode, because the next episode I will probably be starting the Dragon Universe. So yeah, definitely stick around and check that out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, and peace out.